Hello, I'm going to tell you about Nellie Bly, a very good journalist from the 1880s who did an expose on the world of mental illness. Nellie Bly was a very strong-minded woman. She gets a load of a column from a local Pittsburgh paper, and it's super sexist. The article was like, chicks gotta stay in the kitchen. Girls gotta, why even bother being educated when you just gotta get married and have babies? And she was like, F this guy. Girls are better than being in the kitchen, being wives and sewing. I'm super smart, and I'm gonna show you I'm super smart, just to prove that, like, women are awesome. So Nellie Bly went to New York City, and she knocked on every newspaper door in the city. And who answered the door? Joseph Pulitzer himself. And he's like, listen, I don't take you seriously, but I have an assignment. I want you to pretend to be crazy and get committed to the insane asylum in New York City, BLACKWELL'S Island. Nellie Bly said, okay, I'll do it. And he was like, what? And she was like, I will go into the insane asylum and give you a really good report. Right? Right? Oh God, some of you have labs, and they're great. This thing's a piece of All right, so, Nellie Bly, she never saw a crazy person before, so she went in front of a mirror and made funny faces, like bruh. See this face? See this face? She had no idea what crazy people said. It was it. She was like, okay, this is how I'm gonna be crazy. She goes to this boarding house. Listen, every lady at this boarding house with me. I am crazy, okay? What? What? Oh, you're crazy. Nellie, you're crazy. You're crazy. Yes, you're crazy. The headmistress was like in the center of the insane asylum. And Nellie Bly was like, yes, this is working. This is super working for me. I'm super happy. And she finds herself on BLACKWELL'S Island. I'm drunk as Woo! So she was examined by a doctor. Like, how tall is she? And the nurse would be like, come and look at how tall this Nellie is. And the doctor would say, like, what are you doing after we measured Nellie Bly? After the nurse and doctor flirted for like a half hour, the doctor's like, oh my God, this Nellie Bly. She is a crazy, crazy person that needs to be here forever. And Nellie Bly was like, yes! I'm so happy, I'm such a good journalist. She started to see how the conditions were. The nurses would just beat the shit out of people. Knock them in their ears, hitting them like crazy, like you women are all crazy and you suck. And Nellie Bly was like, oh, that ain't cool. I'm gonna write that down. These ladies are gonna get a word from me. She sees perfectly sane women who just don't speak English. The doctors are like, we don't speak German, you're crazy. You go to the asylum for life. And there was a woman, she was like, I just got a little overwhelmed. I'm not crazy. And they were like, this woman is so insane, there's nothing we can do but keep her locked up at this asylum forever. Because the insane asylum was horrible. And then there's the baths. The nurse would just scrub the out of them. And Nellie Bly would be like, this kind of hurts a little bit. She was like, you be quiet or I will make you wish you never said anything to me. I'll scrub you so hard.
Wow.
I got at least 2 bathing suits. Shall we put them on again in the tub?
Really?
You don't have the balls to get in the tub with me with the bathing suit, do you? Look to the ceiling, Derek. Oh, you're so much more pleasant with water over your heads than my son. He makes such a fuss. This is such a delight. Nellie Bly had to take baths with like the dirt of 45 other girls on her, and it was freezing cold. She had this horrible 10 days in an insane asylum. And then Joseph Pollitt's just like, hey, guess what, dummies? Like, this crazy wave girl was my sweet reporter, and she wasn't insane. And they were like, oh no, we're exposed. And she wrote an article that exposed everybody. All of a sudden, money was flowing like crazy to mental health institutions. She changed the world of mental health. Nellie Bly was one of the first great American feminists that said, listen, stupid 1880s guys with giant mustaches connected to their stupid sideburns. Women were really cool. That's basically how it went, except less kissing.